If you thought technology was already moving a little too fast, I have bad news. The next car somebody wants to sell you can also fly. This is XPeng's land aircraft carrier, a six-wheeled minivan carrying a two-person electric aircraft in the back. So when the traffic between you and Wendy's becomes unbearable, you can apparently deploy a drone the size of a small helicopter and arrive before your fries get cold. And if this looks like another concept destined to spend 10 years rotating on a stage, XPeng says that is not the plan.
XPeng is bringing flying car to the real world. Our goal is very clear: mass production.
They are not being subtle. They want to manufacture this thing at scale. But there is one important detail. The car does not actually turn into an aircraft. That was my first disappointment. I was promised a flying car, so I expected at least a little Transformers action. Instead, the road vehicle carries a separate flying module. You park, press a button, and the aircraft rolls out and separates in about 5 minutes. The minivan does not fly. It transports the thing that flies, which raises a question. If I put a large enough drone in a pickup truck, have I also invented a flying car? Maybe every pickup truck is one accessory away from becoming an aircraft carrier. And we need to talk about the name, Land Aircraft Carrier. It is accurate, but it sounds like a military procurement document. Why not call it the Grasshopper? It moves on the ground, jumps into the air, and people could actually remember it. But jokes aside, the modular design may be why this product has a chance. XPeng does not have to make one machine work perfectly as both a car and an aircraft. That is less magical, but probably easier to manufacture, repair, and certify. XPeng says the road vehicle can be driven with a regular driver's license. That makes sense. It is still basically a very expensive space-age minivan. The aircraft is different. It still requires aviation approval and training. Thank goodness, because the last thing rush hour needs is millions of people discovering a third dimension at the same time. XPeng says automated modes and a single control stick make it easier for newer pilots. But easy to operate and allowed to fly wherever you want are very different claims. You still need legal places to take off and land, suitable weather, maintenance, insurance, and a regulator willing to let a giant personal drone share the sky. So this probably does not replace your commute. It may begin as an expensive toy, a tourism vehicle, or specialized transportation where roads are genuinely terrible. Now for the part that makes this more than a strange car video. XPeng's flying car unit, A-Ridge, says it has more than 7,000 global orders. At an estimated $300,000 each, that is roughly $2.1 billion of potential order value. Potential is the important word. Orders are not delivered revenue. We do not know how many buyers will complete the purchase or what each vehicle will cost to build and support. Still, this is more than a prototype. The factory has entered trial production. XPeng says initial annual capacity is 5,000 aircraft, with 10,000 planned and one aircraft potentially leaving the line every 30 minutes. XPeng's core electric vehicle company reported about $1.9 billion in first quarter revenue, a net loss around $260 million, and more than $6 billion in cash. It can fund ambitious experiments, but investors must decide whether they become new businesses or expensive distractions. Buying XPeng stock is also not the same as buying a pure flying car company. A-Ridge has raised outside capital, so aircraft sales and the value of XPEV shares do not have a simple one-to-one relationship. There are serious reasons for caution. Certification is incomplete, airspace is restricted, and battery range limits usefulness. During a rehearsal last year, two XPeng eVTOLs also collided. One caught fire while landing, although no one was injured. That does not doom the project. Testing exists to find failures before normal customers are inside, but mass production is only one challenge. Thousands of aircraft are useless if customers cannot legally or confidently fly them. I also do not want to spend $300,000 becoming an early adopter of anything with this many propellers. Somebody else can discover whether version 1 needs to be turned off and back on again while it is in the sky. Still, XPeng is not presenting itself as only another EV company. It is working on autonomous vehicles, humanoid robots, and aircraft under the larger idea of physical AI. Tesla sells a similar vision, but Elon Musk's Boring Company wants to escape traffic by digging underneath it. Xpeng's solution is to put a drone in your minivan and climb over it. I would not buy this version, not at $300,000, and not before a few thousand completely uneventful flights, but I would watch it develop. The first useful flying car may look less like a transformer and more like a minivan carrying an enormous drone. That is not quite the future I was promised, but it is much closer than I expected. Would you fly in one? And more importantly, would you invest in the company building it? Subscribe for the next video.